us about you? Want to dance?
My name is Eric Moore II, and I'm infinity and beyond. 34 years old. I was born in Stockton, California, and I still remain living in Stockton, California. My current band is Lillake, Lillake. I play drums and I dibble dabble on everything else. My strength, I've heard, is my speed, but I think that my heavy hitting and being able to play hard for a long length of time is definitely one of my strengths. So being strong behind the drum set. I'm endorsed by DW Drums, Aquarian Drum Heads, Zelgian Cymbals, ProMark Drumsticks, Dunbar Beaters, and that about does it. Dennis Chambers. I've been hooked on drums since birth. Before I even knew what drums were, I loved drums. I'm self-taught, learned how to play drums from 1 year old on, so self-taught drummer. I love being a musician because it gives me freedom of speech. It gives me freedom of my everyday life, and it's my passion. It's something that I really, really enjoy. The first record I bought, which is funny, was a CD because I'm not that old. So I never bought a record. And the first CD I bought was Jay-Z, a rap record. Funny. The last record that I recently got was a gospel record, probably the new Danetra Moore record, my little sister's record that just came out. Yes, it's been a few life-changing moments, but my closest life-changing moment was when I met Prince's drummer, Michael Bland. This was in 2013, April. He's one of my favorite drummers ever, and he's amazing. He's a great person as well. He came to my hometown for an asparagus festival, and I got to see him perform. My first time seeing him perform and being close up. After the show, I went up and I got to meet him. And as we all know, Michael Bland is a very, very big guy. Nothing against him, because in 2013, I was a very, very big guy. So the whole time I was watching him play, I was mesmerized at his skills, but all I could see was myself. And I could see myself being as big as Michael Bland. Maybe not as famous as being a musician, but as life big as Michael Bland. And it was definitely a wake-up call. That next day I went to the gym and I weighed in, and I weighed 498 pounds. And Michael Bland is probably like 2 inches taller than me and definitely was bigger than me at the time. So if I weighed almost 500 pounds and Michael Bland is bigger than me, then who knows what his weight was. And that was just the most astonishing wake-up call that I needed to get healthy, quick, fast, and in a hurry, because I definitely want to be around a long time to play drums and to give people hope on my instrument, as well as playing drums and physical fitness. So that was like the ultimate wake-up call. Oh, I learned a lot from just being in musical environments. I grew up in church, as a lot of people know, and growing up in church, we learn how to play so many different styles of music. We learn how to be a chameleon in a different situation every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Friday night. So it's a lot of playing, a lot of dealing with people. So you learn how to be very, very flexible in your playing so many different styles. Especially me playing ever since I was a little kid. So I learned a lot from playing in church and having a father that is a musician. My father is a keyboardist, organist, pianist, and definitely taught me a lot about music. definitely. I draw inspiration from everything around me, no matter what it is. I draw inspiration from being at the gym, from just hearing like drip drops outside, rain dripping. It could be pretty much anything. I love watching drummers, especially now with social media and so many people being able to post what they do. So it's so much inspiration out there. So I just stay focused and uplifted from all the different things. I believe that I'm both. God gave me an amazing gift that I don't take for granted. Um, Ever since I was younger, I've been able to listen to music and play it like right away after hearing it, and being able to learn and adapt in different situations. But I am definitely a very, very hard worker. Nothing has been given to me. I've worked my tail off to get to where I am, to have the endorsements that I have, to be able to be here right now. Right now I'm in London, and to be here, being able to play a drum festival in front of a sold out crowd is definitely amazing, and I'm grateful for it. My dream gig would definitely have to be for my own band, to be known, to be popular, to be in the end, and to be able to tour playing my own music. It used to be, as a kid, I used to want to play for Stevie Wonder, Usher, all the R&B stars. But now today, my dream is just to be able to grow older and play drums and inspire and just create beautiful music within myself. My life motto is to treat people great and be great. That's pretty much it. And we're back.
We are back. And I saw you perform this morning. I have never seen something like that.
What?
No. Like one of the inventors of the gospel chops. And you talked about that stigma is
Right.
surrounding you.
Yeah.
And so you're known as a flashy, expressive drummer who overplays.
Right.
But you're also a band drummer, and you have...
Yes, I've played with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I guess they don't pay attention, though.
You have a deep pocket.
Yeah, thank you. You heard it today?
Yes, I heard it today.
Cool.
And I was wondering, so you can adapt. You just talked about being a chameleon.
Yeah.
You're comfortable in many different styles.
Yes.
How do you make sense of notes?
It's all rhythm and it's all melodic. It's all expressive, especially the hardest thing I think is just playing in odd time signatures. Like I noticed with rock music, it's very, very odd time. You could play in 7, you could play in 9, you could play in 13, especially with the guitar pattern, but it's just count it all out and then get a feel for what's going on. So it doesn't make it that difficult. But yeah, it's not that difficult, just feeling the music and being able to understand the basics of mathematics and music. It just all works hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Hand in hand. You have very fast hands. Why?
I push myself to be fast. Like I like to play very, very hard, very, very aggressive, very, very fast. I like to be able to move around the kid. As a kid, growing up, my favorite drummer was Dennis Chambers. I grew up in the 80s, so Dennis Chambers came out, and then him and Tony Royster made a DVD. And watching them and seeing how fast Tony played at that age, I just really want to play as fast as them. And then having friends that play fast when we get together and we play drums, I think everyone interprets music different. I interpret things really, really fast. Everything to me is quick. So, yeah.
And are the hands sometimes in the way? Do you have to tame them?
Oh, no, they're all calm. See, I don't even shake. I don't even shake when I move. So.
But I mean, when you play, you've played gigs where there's no solos in them.
Oh yes, of course.
Is it hard to do?
No, it's just being a musician. It's being a musician and being an adult at playing in different situations. I enjoy sitting back and playing the groove and watching people dance and just being able to chill. It's really, really cool. You don't have to play a whole bunch of notes. It just depends on the situation. It's a drum show, playing in front of drummers. So I can play very simple, but you don't get too many oohs and ahs out of the simpleness. Yeah.
You said people learn different ways, and you learn by listening, I
Yes,
assume?
I learned drums from my ears, from listening to music, not just reading music or whatever. It really came from listening and just playing a role in what's going on.
And so now when you have a new tune or you come into a new band, something, how do you learn new songs?
What's funny is a few days ago I just recorded the new album for Lillake, my new band's album, and mine and Nico Santor, our new band project. And the music was insane, so I just listen and keep my ears open to the melodics of what's going on, count it out. Okay, that part is in 5/6. So meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just fill it out. And if it's an 11, I feel 11. You know, that's 11, 5, 6. So I count it in different ways. I phrase it different of how I'm gonna play my snare hits. So that's how it comes across. Everything for me is a feeling. Like you have to feel it, just like you feel in a different situation of life. You feel whether something is a bad decision or something is a good decision. So just like with drums, when I take that role or I take that thing, try to make good decisions with what I'm playing.
Okay. You also make decisions when you join different acts. You feel comfortable in jazz and hip hop and funk and R&B, and you said you would even play a country gig or metal gig.
Yes,
Really?
I definitely would. I would love. I mean, I do. I don't do a lot of double bass, but punk rock. I mean, rock music. But yeah, metal is a little different. It's a lot of double bass. It's really fast, and the counting is very different. So. But yeah, I would love to do a country gig though. I would love to do a lot of other stuff. It's crazy. There's so much in this world of music.
Okay, so that would be a challenge? You like to challenge yourself?
Oh yeah, I do. I definitely do like the challenge.
Okay, and you like to surprise people, and I was wondering, is there ever going to be a time when you show up on stage with a 3-piece skit?
Oh yeah, that could definitely happen. I thought about doing it today.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I mean my sponsors, DW, and everybody, is love. And for me, I love playing big hits. I leave the 3-piece kits to the people that play 3-piece kits. Like it's amazing drummers that play 2 up, 1 down, 3 up, 1 down. Like I like to play 3 up, 3 down, maybe 4 up, 3 down, and I like to make it sound musical. I think that because I have a double bass with 3 rack toms and 3 floor toms and 2 snare drums, but I'm not playing it like your average rock drummer. Like the average rock drummer is gonna take that and you're gonna hear simple, different rhythms, but not the way I play it. So I love being able to be musical and do what I do on that. But in my new band, Lillake, every show that you'll see me play, I'm playing 1 up, 1 down, 24-inch kick drum. So it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. What keeps you motivated? You're so energetic.
I have a lot of energy, and my family keeps me motivated. The simple fact of my gear, my drums, DW drums, keep me motivated. Zelgin cymbals keep me motivated. My drumsticks, like everything is something that makes me want to play. Like every day I get up is just really, really a life feeling. I feel alive. And I can't wait to touch my sticks and hit my drums. So that's what keeps me motivated. Definitely my wife keeps me motivated. My family, my little brothers, my little sisters, all my family. I have a big family. So, and all my fans and friends and all of you guys out there on Instagram, all you guys out there on Facebook, like it's so dope. Even on YouTube, man, the people that press the dislike button, that keeps me motivated to be better. I had a guy tell me that because I chew gum while I perform, that I was disrespectful. Or so many people tell me because I was fat when I was big. Or the simple fact that people talk bad about a person if they're overweight. You know, we're all different. We all have different genetics. Just because you're born and you could be small, hey, you might not be able to even gain weight. Like, you're born with what you have. So it's really a challenge. So that keeps me motivated. I'm motivated every morning I go to the gym, and I don't want to be talked about anymore. I don't want to be looked at funny. I don't want people to be like, oh, he can play, but what about that chicken? Like, that's so horrible. But I think just the world would just be so dope if people could just respect and show more love and just be more caring and know that we're all human and we all have flaws and nobody's perfect, but it's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, we leave you alone. I think. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. For the insight and for coming to London. And
I love it. London is amazing. Thank you so much for the interview.
Sure. So check out Eric. He's got a DVD out. And
oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot about it.
The Eric Moore, The Experience. Yeah, you can check it out on my website, ericmoore.com. And find me on Instagram, @EricMoore_II, Facebook, Eric Moore II, Eric Moore Professional Drummer. Google it, whatever comes up. But yeah, just stay encouraged, stay practicing, all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and stay positive. Be nice to each other.
Man, for real. Give hugs.
Thank you for watching.
It's all good.
Bye.
Peace.